Now, hello everyone. Of course, I just need to start off the YouTube there. Now, for some of you, if you just look at a topic today, is called, do you think success is a straight line? Now, the reason why I make this topic is because if you know, hello, I think you just come in, just give me a thumbs up there, give me a hi or something like that when you just come in, so I know you're here. And if you can hear what I say, for the YouTube people, if you're watching on YouTube there, you might be able to put some comment there. But if you are just coming, can you give me a hi so I know you actually can hear what I'm saying? Also, if you can, just put down where you're coming from. Okay, which city you're coming from. For example, I might just type in, I am from Brisbane, okay? If you know where I'm coming from. Okay, now today's topic is, do you think success is a straight line? Most of the people, I don't know where you guys are coming from, but most of the people think, okay, especially the people who are not doing the business, people think, oh, success is a straight line. You can see so many people, they can drive a fancy car, they have a nice watch, they have a very fancy clothes, a big house, everything seems so perfect there. But think about this, do you think, success, reaching that state is that easy? Okay, I can tell you it's pretty much not. If you're coming from a employee perspective, I can tell you, if you have this kind of like thinking, that's pretty understandable, because you might not know how hard it is to get over the obstacles in order to achieve your dream. Now, you might know that this page there is actually, I'm helping the entrepreneur, or especially the beginner, to get over the hurdles or the obstacles that they commonly encounter. As you may know, I'm the founder of Joy Swim School, okay? You see, I have my swim schools now. I started in 2015. 2015, the 1st of August, but you may think that, oh, I just started without any background. I can tell it's not. I started swim teaching back in 1996. That is when I started my swim teaching business as a part-time swimming teachers, and then move on to swimming coach. That is how I start my business there, okay? And then I came to Australia and then do my study, and I also work as a side hustle as well. That is how I started. Now, most of the people, especially when I'm in the swim school, on Saturday, I'm on the floor. I talk to the customers there, asking what their concern is and things like that. And most of the people would just say to me, hey, Aaron, you've got a very good business there. I mean, of course, if they're running business, they know how much blood, sweat, and tears that I have been through, okay? For every single successful business, no matter what industry, no matter what business you're doing, no matter what your size is, for any successful one, they have been through so much things there, I can tell you. They have been through so much things there. I will use myself as an example. I started my swim school back in 2015. So I'm going to turn the light down a little bit because it's really bright. It hurt my eyes the other day as well. Turn it down a little bit. So I think you can still see me, right? Pretty good now. Oh, jeez. My eyes is burning. Okay. So you can still see me on the laptop, on the Facebook there. It might be a little bit dark. No. My eyes burning. Anyway. Now it's okay. Back in 2015, I started my swim school. Most of the time, the first problem that you will have as an entrepreneur, as a beginner entrepreneur, you start to have team. You start to have your team. You will, at some point, your business grow. My business grow 8 times within 12 months. 8 times within 12 months. 800% within 12 months. what happened is that, because I happened to have a swim school before, I built up this swim school, and then my ego started to come out. My ego started to come out, and I would think, oh, you're dumb, you're not smart, you should listen to me, that is not how you should do it, you're gonna do it wrong. There is no, I'm not being a leader, I'm just being a boss. A boss, if you might know that, is pretty much telling people what to do, you do this and you do that, that kind of thing. But being a leader is actually helping someone to get to the next stage. But I wasn't performing at the level where I should be. And then of course, lots of things happen. You know, my business collapsed. I fired the people that I shouldn't be fired, and the other people doesn't like the other person. And at the beginning, I would blame on them because I don't think they're good enough. And then after some time, I reflect and I review all the behavior that I've done. And now I look at myself, that is not how a positive entrepreneur should be doing. And I learned how to restructure the company in the way that most of the successful people do. Think about it. If you're an entrepreneur, success leaves clues. Before, I don't do much reading. Now I pretty much read. I don't normally read books. Now I listen to podcasts every day when I go for running or go for gym, and I read a book every single. I finish a book like that thick there. It's around like 280 something pages, like around 300 pages. I finish one book per month, as opposed to 0 per year. So in this, after I fail, I keep learning, building on myself, you know, to become more valuable person. And of course, I also use a mentor as well. Thankfully, I got a couple of mentors to help me to bring me back up there. So I'm pretty lucky. Not to mention my marriage breaks down, and then my kids is gone and stuff like that. Of course, I can still see my kids. I don't know when you're watching this video, but at the moment, I'm not seeing my kids now. So it's pretty sad, but I get over that already. So within that sort of time frame, my business go up and down as a roller coaster, and I start to pick myself back up, do lots of reading, go to the personal development courses, refresh my brain, you know, re-engineer myself as well in order to pick myself back up. So now I am okay on track. I still got lots of obstacles that I will not be able to share with you because I got so many things happen. So after some time, you know, now I got a very stable team in my swim school. I got a couple of teachers like are very stable. They are helping me to my business to another level. At the same time, I help them to reach to the potential as well and their wants. That is what I'm doing, and from what I've been doing for the last 1.5 years, I find that it works really, really well, as opposed to being like a big head, doesn't understand people, there's no empathy, sympathy as well. And I can see things change because I change myself. I don't require someone to change it for me. I change it myself. And because, you know, all the successful leaders there, like, you know, Jack Ma, you know, Tony Robbins, they will ask you to look at yourself first, okay? Have you ever blamed on people? Lots of people say that when you point fingers at someone like this, there's 3 fingers pointing back to you. Have you ever done this before? If you're watching now, can you put 1 down there? Like this, you put in 1. You know, I do that all the time. I say, you do this and you do that, you do this. And I do this. With 3 fingers pointing back at me. And I'm never look at myself. I always blame on people and hardly reflect on myself. So I know if you're watching, just put in some comment there. don't forget, if you think that one, if you like this video here, can you share that to your friends? There's a button down the bottom on the right hand side. If you're on YouTube, I think there's on the right hand side. If you're watching on Facebook, maybe also on the right as well. Just hit the button share. And I do that all the time. After I realized that, after I read lots of books and try to model successful people there, then I change my habit. I change my behavior. And then I start to see, I change myself, because once you change your mentality, your thinking, your behavior will be different as well. Once your behavior is different, your action is different. You will do it differently to people. You will deliver a different behavior to your staff, to your team, to your friends, to the people around you. And then I start to see different outcome or different result coming back to me. So I'm really, really grateful to have these. Of course, I can't finish everything in this video here because we've got lots of things throughout my life as well, and through my for the last 20 years entrepreneurship. Now, and then I have this kind of like obligation. That's my gut feeling telling me I should do something to teach the next generation who want to be a sport coach, or someone who haven't done business before but they want to start a business but they don't know where to start. Serious, they don't know where to start. They want to start it but they don't know where to start, how to start. Because most of you, if you are a young entrepreneur, if you're a young entrepreneur, if you want to start a business, you have that fear. You fear, you're scared of failure. You don't know when it's gonna fail. Right? Am I right? If you agree, can you just put it one there? I put it one this time myself. Okay. Me too. Everyone is fear of something there. It's pretty normal. And don't feel fear of that. And these sort of things, I'm sure I'm not the only one who have that. I'm sure most of the people, if you want to start your business as an entrepreneur, as a beginning coach, all the worries in your head, but no one is helping you to execute the plan. So now I come with an idea, but I need to have some of the people who are interested in that first before I can actually set up an online course. So I put a link down there on the YouTube as well. I put a link down there. So I put a link here. Now, if you want to learn more about how to create a coaching business as a freelancer, hit the link below there, the button down there. So you just put in your email so I know they're interested, and I will create an online course one by one, you know, the chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 there. So it's actually document the failure, the problems that I have got in the past 20 years, how I overcome that, and give you a solution. So if you want that, don't forget, that is expression of interest. I put it there, the expression of interest. It's like this. So if you want to learn something, want to learn it from me, or I'm more than happy to share my experience, my failure, sort of like small success to you, click the link down there. Is Aaron Ho startup.thinkific.com, which I'm going to put it down there again. Okay, so you just click in there. Okay, put in your email. Once I collect 50 email, so do not worry, this is not a spam there. So the first one, I'm going to create a free online course because I want to see the market, see how many people wants to go that far, how many people wants to go that far first before I start to create an online course. And hope you understand that creating an online course is not that easy. It's not like you do like looking at the camera, you say you do this and you do that. No, I already get it in my head. I already planned out the what do you call, the worksheet and the sequence of the course as well. So I need to have some kind of like expression of interest before I can do more. Okay, because now, as you may understand, I'm running a swim school, and plus doing that, it will cost me lots of time. As you may know, time is not renewable. Okay. Anyway, I will stop here first. If you're watching now, can you just type in where you're coming from? Okay. What kind of business, what kind of sport coaching business you're doing? I write down here, I do swimming and tennis before, and now I'm just purely doing swimming. If you are doing whatever business there, can you just type in down there? And if you want a free online course, I need to get us some email. Just click the link up there. It's aaronho.startup.thinkific.com. Put in your email there. Then I will get in touch with you guys there. Okay, because once I collect 50 emails, you will start to receive my notification. I will send an email say, oh, I'm about to create that. Okay, just purchase it for free. It's actually $0. Okay, that is what I'm going to do. So I hope you like it. I give you lots of value there because I really want to. Failure is part of the success equation. I've been through that. I spend lots of money, I waste lots of money, I blow lots of money there, my marriage break down, these kind of things. But I don't want the next generation or someone who is so passionate doing the swimming or doing whatever sport you do. I want you to do a smarter way to do it instead of, follow my stupid footsteps, so you can get there a little bit quicker. Okay, so anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget, if you come in there, don't forget, it's free. Click the button, share. Sharing is caring. Hit the button, share to your friends about this page there, okay? Don't forget, I'm about to create an online course once I collect 50 emails there, okay? I hope to see you there next time. Bye-bye.